Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Ryan Williams' only thought after he pulled in the most important catch of his young college football career was simple. "I can't get tackled," he said late Saturday night. In the open field, few defenders have tackled Alabama's dynamic freshman receiver, and it was his 75-yard touchdown catch, complete with an electrifying spin move and dash to the end zone, that helped number 4 Alabama hold on for a thrilling 41-34 win over number 2 Georgia at Bryant-Denny Stadium. In real time, Williams joked the spin move felt as if were in slow motion, but when he watched it on the stadium's video screen, he said it looked a little faster. "I just had to do my part in helping us finish that game," Williams said. "We'd come too far. Somebody had to make a play." In a game the Crimson Tide once led 28-0, they suddenly found themselves trailing 34-33 with a little more than 2 minutes left after a furious Georgia rally. Williams and quarterback Jalen Milroe didn't waste any time answering. On first down, Milroe delivered the pass right where he wanted to, on Williams' back shoulder. Once he gathered it in, Williams did a pirouette around Georgia defensive back Julian Humphrey and left a vapor trail down the right sideline. "Man, when I first saw him, he was this skinny kid," Alabama linebacker Jihad Campbell said. "Then you got him on the practice field, and he's been doing things like that ever since. That's just who he is." As in the most dynamic true freshman in college football. Through 4 games, Williams has caught 5 touchdown passes and is averaging 28.9 yards per catch. He also had an incredible 54-yard bobbling catch in the third quarter against Georgia to set up a field goal. He's only going to get better, and the best thing about him is that he's always working, always doing something to become a better player. "The work in the dark that not everyone sees," said Milroe, who passed for 374 yards and 2 touchdowns and rushed for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. Campbell said the poise on the Alabama sideline, starting with coach Kalen deboer, was never more apparent than in those final minutes when Georgia roared all the way back to take the lead after trailing 37 at the half. "That's the standard at Alabama, and it just filters down to the players, to everybody," Campbell said. As the Alabama offense trotted back onto the field, Williams said he didn't need to nudge Milroe or even give a quick wave to his quarterback once Williams lined up for the play. Yes, he wanted the ball and knew Milroe would find a way to get it to him. "Nah, I ain't got to be a mailbox." "He knows what's up," said Williams, who finished with 6 catches for 177 yards and now has 6 catches of 40 yards or longer on the season. Clearly, there's a budding connection between Milroe and Williams. "He knows 4 + 2 = 6, Williams said, referring to Milroe's number and his number, respectively. "I know 4 + 2 = 6. The ball's just got to go in the air." Even so, this is rare air for someone Williams' age. He's only 17 and doesn't turn 18 until February 9. He wasn't even born when Nick Saban was named Alabama's coach in 2007, and with Saban watching from his suite, as Alabama beat Georgia for the 9th time in the past 10 meetings, Williams was only one of 2 freshmen who helped the Crimson Tide continue their mastery of Kirby Smart and the Bulldogs. Georgia, attempting to make another mad dash to tie the score, moved to the Alabama 20 with just under a minute to play. But on first down, quarterback Carson Beck lofted a pass to the end zone that a leaping Zabian Brown intercepted. Just like Williams, Brown also wears number 2. And he's also a true freshman. Williams said he and Brown were playing the EA Sports college football video game Friday night when Brown called the winning interception while they were playing. "So this morning I was like, bro, you're going to catch a pick?" Williams said, and he was like, "Of course that's what I'm going to try to do." Next thing you know, he's got the game-winning interception. "I was like, man, we called it. I was screaming. That's how I lost my voice, because I was screaming." Milroe laughed when asked what it said about Alabama's program that 2 true freshmen would make such a big impact in a top 5 matchup. "Recruiting," Milroe said, chuckling. "Nah, one thing I can say about those guys is they work really hard, and I'm all about a guy working in the dark. I see them working on their craft after practice. I see them communicating, and they do a really good job constantly of trying to build and acknowledging that they're not a finished product. I think that's so important for our football team, just to keep on climbing. DeBoer and the Alabama staff worked overtime to land Williams, who was ESPN's number 3 overall prospect in the 2024 signing class. Williams had been committed to the Tide but decommitted right after Saban retired. DeBoer said he has been impressed by how good Williams is after the catch. He's doing it over and over again, getting the ball in his hands and making people miss and getting a lot of yards after contact, DeBoer said. Milroe added, "It's what we do from here that matters. Building on this, what we're seeing now is all the work we put in this off-season, the way the coaches believed in us and then some of the younger guys we brought in. Just got to keep growing, all of us."